Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg. I'm going to play some, well, it's Ian Moss doing a Cold Chisel song. It was written by Don, but I went back in my studio today. It's gotten warm enough where I can go out there and mess with clay. And so I decided, it's warm enough. I'm going to be out here long enough. So I got out my Cold Chisel CD that I've got. It's Swing Shift, and I listened to the first disc, and of course it was just wonderful. Like I say, I'd been kind of avoiding doing it because maybe when I do those songs I want to do them on the channel, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I wanted to play Choir Girl because it's just such a freaking good song. It really is. And so I went looking for a performance or a copy of it that was, maybe not one I played and maybe not one that was, quite such a big deal. So I started going through there and, there's 4 or 5 different versions and stuff. And then I saw all the people that had done reactions to this song, and there were a bunch of them, and of course they all had a bunch of views. I mean, this is a little channel, little tiny channel, and in a lot of ways that's the way I want to keep it. I kind of figure if I had too many subscribers, then maybe YouTube would come in and make me pause during a song, or whatever. Besides it I don't know, it's kind of neat to be small, and I feel like I've got a relationship with a lot of the people that write in, and I don't know, it's just a cool thing. So anyway, I'm gonna play it, and I'm not playing it for likes. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I just heard it and I've just got to hear it again because it's such a good song. So anyway, I thought this might be cool. I've never heard this. It's Ian Moss doing a solo, and he's at the American Institute of Music, or the, excuse me, the Australian Institute of Music. Oh God, how humiliating. You can tell I never edit anything, because otherwise I'd damn sure edit that out. But let's listen to Ian Moss. He's kind of given a performance, but also talking and kind of teaching to these young kids, that are playing music. So let's check it out. Ian Moss.
How can you play music in anger? I mean, or play music, pick up an instrument and enjoy it, and then still be angry at everybody. I think if the whole world did that, I think, I don't know. That's my peace solution. I think they should make music absolutely compulsory. This one, this is actually quite a dark subject, this song, but people sing along so cheerily. It's always interesting to watch when you're on stage playing the song, knowing what the song's about. But cheer is better than gloom. It goes like this. And crying like a refugee, looking like a choir girl, and crying like a refugee. Wonders to hold her, wonders to wheel it down the corridors of healing. And I've been crying, but she's crying like a refugee. Kiss me like a sister, 'cause man, I can only try. like an only child. She's my connection. I hold on and never, 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 never let her down. 'Cause she's alone, she's crying like a refugee. Some little children, send that little child to me. All day the doctor handles his responsibility. Give like wild girl and crying like a refugee. Looking like a quiet girl and crying like a refugee. She's my connection. I hold on and never, 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 never let her down. 'Cause she's alone and she's crying like a refugee. Looking like a quiet girl and crying like a refugee. Looking like a quiet girl, crying like a refugee. Looking like a quiet girl and crying like a refugee. Yeah. Oh, oh, ooh. Whoa, and crying like a refugee.
Well, that was pretty incredible, I must say. He certainly had a sensitivity for that song. It puts kind of it puts a real different feel to it. From what I've read, Don sat down and wrote that. He wanted to write a hit song, so that's what he wrote. And so yeah, like Ian was saying, everybody sings along with the song, all happy and everything, and it is dark, but God's so good, and I was really fascinated with watching what he was doing with that guitar. It was just his finger picking style, and I don't know, it was just so beautiful, and then the harmonics he'd throw in there that was just so cool. But I mean, the way he has this relationship with his guitar, it's really unusual. I don't know anybody else who does quite that type of thing. Like I say, he plays guitar like nobody else in the world, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it was pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So anyway, I hope you all like that, and I'll probably go listen to the song 5 or 6 more times. That's a lot of times what I do. So yeah, if there's some song that I've done here on the channel and I really, really, really liked it, I can guarantee it's not the last time I'm gonna hear it. So anyway, I will be back, so hit like, subscribe, and tell me about my sound levels. I made a couple of little adjustments, so I don't know what I'm gonna get. I never know how it sounds on your end, so let me know. Anyway, I'll be back, and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.